those adventures here, and I wanted to give like a mini tutorial on what claws to play and what claws to avoid, especially if you're going with kids. You want to win, but at the same time, you don't want to give up all your money trying to get that win. So my rule of thumb is at least 1 to 2 prizes for every 25 spent, and this is because I win the prize as fast as I can, and then I let my kids play by themselves, which you know that their win rate's not going to be that high because they're still trying to understand the concepts and how to beat the claw machine. And it's our job to try to get as many wins as we can while limiting the amount of money that we spend. Claw machines have been getting more expensive, especially in the United States. So I hope these help you out. I'm gonna do a video on what to look for and make it a little bit more comprehensive. And then probably next week I'm gonna do what not to look for, or what not to play, or what to skip. So let's go ahead and get started. And again, like and comment if this helped. Number 1, position. There's 2 things I look for: where the prize is located and where it's situated. And 2, I look at the prize chute when the prize drops through. So position of the prize. If it's above the gates, or if it's stacked real high, or if it looks like a mountain, that's the machine that I may try. And second, the prize chute where it falls through. I look for an open chute, a wide open chute. If there's bars blocking it or a raised gate, I tend to avoid those machines. The raised gate means that it's usually on a payout, and then the bars is usually based on luck. So the Tatsugiri here has an open chute. So the next thing to test for is the claw strength. So that's going to be my number 2 concept. But for this first part of the video, I'm still going to go over what to look for, because I think that's the biggest thing to help you get the win. So once it passes the position criteria, I give it a shot. Now, here's another example of one not to play. This is the one with the bars. This is a luck-based one. And the claw machines are strong enough to pick up the prize, but
That's what they do, bro.
you have to get it to fall to the bars, meaning that it has to fall a very specific way in order for you to get the win. And I tend to skip these machines as well. Number 2, claw strength. Claw strength plays a big role, and sometimes it can be tricky because it gives you a false sense that it could pick up the prize, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to get the win. So claw strength combined with the open chute is very effective. However, claw strength alone sometimes tricks people into thinking that they can win the prize, but they actually can't. Just like the one you see here with the Snoopy. It picks up, but it has no movement. So to me, those machines are not worth playing. When I check machines, it's always a 1-2 order. So step 1 is the prize chute open, and if it is, I go to step 2, which is testing the claw strength out. And when I look for claw strength, I mean, does it move the prize? If the claw doesn't move the prize at all, skip it. If the claw doesn't pick up the prize at all, skip it. If the claw picks up the prize but doesn't move it at all, skip it. So this machine passes both clearly. Now, what happens when you have bars but the bars are split open? So those are a toss-up. And it really depends on the claw strength. If the claw is able to move it, you have a very good shot at winning. If it doesn't move it, definitely skip it. So here you might be asking me, why am I playing this machine if it has the bars? So these bars are open in a V shape, meaning that at the end of the V, the prize will most likely fit in. There is a skill point here. You can make the Dragonite flip if you push on its nose, which you do see here. And with this particular strategy, there's 2 things you can do. Push on the neck to try to make it go to the right a little bit towards the V, or you can do what I did and push on the nose and see if the Dragonite flip. Now, if you do miss, then that'll really put you in a bad position, because normally whenever you have the V shape, the claw that's pushing towards the closed end of the V tends to be extremely strong. So worst case scenario, I probably would have pushed the Dragonite back. All right, so we go to my last point, the last tip, which is rule number 3. Ask for help when needed. A lot of times I see people play machines and then they get the prize to a position where it's winnable, but there's no way to win. Don't be afraid to ask for help. And this is especially for round 1 in the States, because every play is about $3.50, and it could have changed by now. But I hate to see people waste so much money getting one item. And like I said, in the United States, $55 gets you about 30 plays. So that's not really that much if you really think about it. So looking at this claw machine, passes rule number 1. I'm going to test the strength. And of course, I'm going to try to pick at the body part where it'll move the prize closer to the chute. And we got the win. So here we go. We're looking at the prize. Open chute. The prize was moved by someone else already. So we're going to test the claw strength and see where it takes us. In Japan, these are my favorite claw machines to play because it's skill-based, and once you put the claw in the hole, it tends to move the figure quite a bit. So this one had enough movement for me to win in 3 tries. And see, as you can see here, the prize, once that second claw hit, it moved the prize quite a bit. Literally anything would have knocked it down, but I did it one more time for good measure. And again, the chute is open, so nothing's stopping it from falling. So that's why I went after it once I realized that it passes both of the criteria. I didn't need to ask for help because it's winnable. Now, what if there's a gate, but the prize is above the gate? Well, just treat it as if the gate or the chute is open. Because all the prize has to do is fall in. So here we are at the Kirby machine with the exact same scenario. So if the claw picks up the prize, all it has to do is roll in. So definitely try to find those machines. There's plenty of them. You just got to pick and choose where you want to play. So here we have the Kakashi. Again, open chute. Now at round 1, this is specific to round 1 in the US. They have like these little teapot things that hold the prize. Ask for help. See if the staff will loosen it up. Second, if it's already loose, make sure you push the plush towards the chute. So in this case, I saw Kakashi was very loose, and all my son had to do was literally push the plush down to get the win.
You gonna give it to Phoenix?
Now, conversely, if the thing is jammed in there, again, go ask for help. Utilize rule number 3, and then 1 and 2 will follow through. Again, you'd rather test a weak claw on a plush that's loose as opposed to bad positioning and then a bad claw, then call somebody and then waste money. A lot of the UFO catchers at round 1 are open chute. However, whenever they're not busy, I've noticed that they really shove their prizes inside those little teapots. So again, ask for help, ask for a reset, and then that way you know that the prize is loose. So here, it looked like the Hello Kitty had a lot of clearance, so I pushed on the body to move it away from the pots. And in turn, I was able to see that the claw was strong. So again, one more push is going to shove this Hello Kitty down. So that's what I look for in these types of machines. So I do want to mention that there are machines that are extremely luck-based. For example, like this ping pong machine. I don't play ping pong machines when it's brand new. I play when there's plenty of ping pong balls filled up, and then I'll attempt to play, because these get very expensive quick as well. And for this particular machine, whoever played it left it just like that. So that's it was a time to swoop in. I think it was from the night before, because I was the first person that came when it opened on that day.
You got it.
So I hope these tips and tricks help. Again, this Pikachu open chute, because the V is pointing outwards. I had to go test the claw. Once I figured the claw was strong enough to move it, it was an easy win from there. So step 1, see the positioning of the prize in the chute. Step 2, make sure your claw is strong. And step 3, worst case scenario, go ask for help. Again, don't throw $50 on a plushie or a figure if it's very hard to win. I appreciate you guys watching. If the new format helped you win prizes, please let me know in the comments. Every like, every comment does help. It does take some time to make these videos. But if you kind of like that tutorial on it, again, let me know. And that way I can help you win more, record more videos, and point out other techniques that I use to win. And may you have all the luck in the world in future claw machines. Like I said, I've been doing this for years. I just haven't been recording. But now that I'm back for good, I'm going to keep releasing. So again, I appreciate you guys watching again.